make turkey noises. So you ready, Elise? What does a turkey sound like?
You are a turkey.
You don't have to talk into it. You can just talk.
Okay. All right. Are we
Elise,
now?
can I
We're
stand
actually
there?
on
Can I
for
stand
real
there,
this time.
Elise?
Oh wait, or Elise. Oliver's gonna help me. All right. Welcome to a very special Cooking with Mom and Josh and Oliver. What do you do when your caterer doesn't show up and you have a party? This. What are we doing tonight?
I don't remember.
Okay, we're gonna make some food. So, all right, first we're gonna recap the week. What did we do last night?
I don't remember.
Oh my goodness. So we had a really great Christmas show with Tina and Ron. It was super fun.
I thought you meant the food.
Oh, the food. So there was chili and there was chicken tortilla soup.
The chili was pretty good.
I thought the chili was really good, but that soup, there's something special about it.
I didn't try the soup.
You should have. You missed out. But that was a good thing. And I'm pretty sure that they have other stuff coming up, but I have no idea what it is.
Neither do I.
We got to meet some cool people, and it was a ton of fun. So you should have a Christmas party, whoever you are.
You should. Look.
But tonight, because nobody guided us, we're cooking green beans. Madeline and I made this recipe up the other day, and it turned out really good. So that's what we're having. We're also going to make some green beans. We're going to make some sugar cookies with, and what's important about this recipe is you don't refrigerate, or you don't have to refrigerate the dough ahead of time. So it really is a good, like everything's bad and you're running out of time, but you have a recipe, you can make these. And then stick them in a basket, and at the end of your party, or maybe the middle depending on how long it is, tell people that they can decorate their own cookies. And it's not that you're lazy, it's a craft, and they'll appreciate it. We are also, because you can't just eat green beans and cookies for dinner, we're going to make kind of a chicken. We're going to make a chicken.
I want chicken.
Yeah. So we do at our house a salsa chicken, which is so easy.
And extremely
Take a chicken breast and you kind of aerate it a little bit, and you just pour salsa on top of it, stick it in the oven, and once it's done cooking, you are ready to eat. We're going to do a little bit extra, and we are making some queso that we're going to pour on top of it. So we're going to do a queso chicken and these green beans. It'll be really good. I don't want my chicken to dry out, so I am, instead of slathering it in picante, we are going to still kind of baste it in picante just to get a little base layer on the chicken. Sound good? Okay. We're going to start with the green beans because I have the bacon here. And if they get going, they can sit. We don't have to mess with them once they're started. So the other night we used 1 can of green beans at our house, and that was not nearly enough. Now that we're going to be feeding a whole bunch of people, I have 4 cans. But because of the way we cook this, you don't really scale the bacon too much. So when we did it, we used 2 pieces. This is 5 pieces, and I think it'll be completely appropriate. So we're just going to cut that into little, about 1/2 inch, give or take. We're just slicing it all up, and we're going to throw it in the skillet that's back there.
So don't actually go like.
Oh, I'm going to toss it. I'm going to throw it so hard that that skillet's going to slide a little bit.
Actually, you might get on the ground where the dogs could eat it.
I don't want to do that.
Well, you might if you throw it.
Should we not throw it?
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Okay, we won't throw it. We'll set it gently into our skillet.
Yes, that would be better.
Oh, you know what, Oliver? It needs to be warming up. Do you know how to turn that on? No? Okay, just set.
Oliver, your face when you had to say no. It's kind of funny.
What?
You looked afraid.
Oh. This bacon
Your
doesn't
daddy should have
cut
taught
great.
you how to tell it, turn it on.
It's
You Kilroy?
it's a lot like ours at home. So when you first start, now this one do you want to learn? Come here. Come here. Come here.
Sammy, Genevieve, but you're always in the way.
So first decide which one you want to turn on, and there are little pictures that show you which one. So this one has a little black dot because it's the front one. But for the sake of science, we're going to turn on the back one. So normally when it's sitting here, you can't turn it, right? Just try to turn it. Nothing.
So if you push it in,
Yeah. See? And it turned on.
And now learn how to turn it off.
And now turn it all the way. There you go. He already knew. The secret was then you.
but really I just did what I knew from our house.
From ours, yeah, it's like ours.
Except a different brand, and it does have some different.
It is a
stuff.
different brand. It looks different. It's a different shape.
It does different stuff.
Ours doesn't light up.
And also, we don't have this. But
Yeah.
I wish we did.
Our knobs aren't red.
And we don't have this, which I
But
wish
other
we
than
did.
that, it's basically the same. Also, we don't have a range.
It is extremely different.
Oh, okay. We just have a cooktop. Ours is more like the cutting board, if you had to compare the two. If the cutting board caught on fire.
Which it has, if you look at the edge of it.
Okay. So
You'll
I've
burn it.
cut up all the bacon, and we're just going to knock this into our
We're
skillet.
gonna-
And we're going to need to keep it moving. Oliver, could you help stir that some? Let's use a spatula and just move it around. And as it cooks, it'll kind of break up and it won't clump together anymore. So we just need to keep it moving because we don't want it to burn. So once the bacon has cooked, we're gonna pour the green beans just straight from the can down into there. We don't drain it, we don't do anything, because when you scoop it out, you'll use a slotted spoon, so you won't be getting a ton of grease, but it'll still be in there. There's some flavor. The chicken is also pretty simple. It's all getting cooked. What's the difference in doing bacon wrapped chicken that you stick in the oven?
Whether you're going to do it right or not, you wash the cutting board between meat.
I'm putting all the meat in a high enough temperature over a long enough time.
Oh, that's hot.
But a rule for the sake of a rule, if you don't understand why, isn't a good rule. It's just a waste of time if it's wrong.
Oliver, do you know any good jokes?
Oh my god.
Huh?
Any good jokes?
Are you talking about the stick?
What?
Are you talking about the stick, Joe?
The stick?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's how much stick do?
What did the stick say to the dreamer?
What?
Stick to your dreams. What did the stick say to the glue?
What?
Just stick right there.
What did this stick say to the glue? Just stick right there.
That is hot.
Very nice.
All right. Now remember that you have to wash that lens
Daddy.
between meals.
Daddy, can
Yes,
I
sir.
stop staring?
No, not really. Don't go wild with it.
Because
We gotta keep it moving.
it's extremely hot.
It's extremely hot. Do we need to turn the temperature down?
Like the steam is getting hot.
There. That's probably better.
That is better.
Oh, good. Okay. Alright, so because chicken is so monstrous right now, I did buy too much. So some of this may end up in bags, but this won't cook all the way through in any reasonable amount of time. So, we're gonna just cut it in a butterfly shape. Just like that. So we'll do a couple of those. And then we're going to use a fork to put some holes in them.
Why put holes?
Because the stuff that we put on top, I kind of want to soak in a little bit. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but I've seen it done and it seemed like a good idea. And I've started doing it.
We have a tenderizer over there too if you want to poke a bunch of holes.
I want to show people what to do when they don't own these fancy things. How many people are going to be here? Carol?
12.
Our kids? So
12 including Elise.
1, 2, 3,
Elise
4,
won't be here.
5, 6,
She'll eat the green beans. She won't eat chicken.
7, 8.
Elise.
I'm vegetarian.
She's always been that way.
Yeah, our kids don't like Chick-fil-A.
Are you kidding? Literally at school, all I want to do is leave and go eat
So
Chick-fil-A.
you're
Oh.
splitting the breast. You're not actually butterflying.
I am splitting them. Like you could butterfly. I don't. That's why I hesitate to call it butterflying because I am not leaving them together.
Right.
They are too thick to cook, and they're too much food to eat.
I think that, yeah.
Can you
So,
tell me when I can
1, 2, 3, 4,
staring,
5, 6,
please?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so we'll throw these 3 in a bag, and they can be frozen or refrigerated if they're going to be used in the next day or two. And the rest of these, I'm just going to, because I need the space, I'm going to set them out on here, and then I'll poke holes in them. I guess I need another pan.
My hand is getting tired.
Your hand is getting tired.
Yeah.
How's that bacon looking?
We should have
Is
left.
it ready to be eaten?
It's not quite ready. We didn't heat up our pan, so shame on us. That's bad timing. Guys, there are many jokes. Oh wait, there were jokes. Oliver, do you know another joke? I need more jokes.
Can you tell us a riddle?
Can I tell you a riddle? I don't know any good riddles. I know that one good puzzle, but that's not really a riddle, and I don't think that's fair because
If y'all two already know the answer to this riddle, so don't answer to it.
wait, which one is this going to be?
The chicken. I'm not saying it.
Alright, go ahead and ask.
Yeah, go ahead and ask.
3 chickens flew into a building. 10 chickens jumped off. How are 3 chickens still alive? No answering unless you haven't
Okay, wait.
answered
I don't
one.
feel like I figured it out earlier. So
You're off camera.
three chickens flew into a building,
Yes.
and how many chickens jumped off the building?
10.
10 chickens jumped off of a building.
3 of the chickens stayed in.
Elise,
But
you
did
just ruined it.
I didn't
No.
know.
did so?
That's the answer.
Well, I didn't know.
You answered it already. You already knew.
Everything is ruined.
I don't know, but we got to do some new math.
Why are we doing this?
Understand this.
I had always thought that the 3 chickens that flew into the building didn't make it. That they were the landing pad for the 3 chickens that survived jumping off the building.
No.
Yeah, did they fly into the
Just
side?
right into the side of the building.
Yeah.
No.
And that's
They
why.
flew in the door.
So I don't know if we want to. Here, I'll bring this over. Can't clean everything.
Josh, it's nice to know that you have joined me in the island of foolishness.
Me?
So the chickens are pretty close together on the pan.
I don't know what to do with this. Yes, they're pretty close together, and I am just taking my regular fork and kind of lighten them up. Who's here? Elise, would you get the door?
It's Pop Pop knocking on the table.
Where is Kyle?
Can I go check?
Yeah.
Playing with Legos? Okay.
What's your question, Oliver?
Nothing.
Okay. So there's our chicken. And we're going to take the picante and a brush.
Is this ready, Daddy?
It is. It is. Would you pour the
Green beans.
green beans in? Do you need help opening them?
There's a pull tab on.
I know. And it's a good thing there's a pull tab because that can opener was awful.
Yeah, no more. No more. Please. Get your hands out.
It was.
No more.
So we'll open these up. That's okay. I'll open them. If you will just pour the ones that we open.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'm wearing an apron. I'm wearing a beautiful Cooking with Mom apron. Hey, who is the person, y'all will remember, that is going to, is it Scott Sean White? He's
Yeah,
coming
next Sunday.
next Sunday. Scott Sean White, who has cooked with us before, right?
No,
One
but he's
time?
played here before.
No? First timer is going to come cook with us next Sunday. And that's exciting. I have been trying to get my mother to have people here probably since the last time we had people here. Put that in, please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. And then mix that around. We want to get the bacon all up mixed in there. So I am going to take this. And remember, normally, you know, when we do this at our house, we would only have like 3 or 4 full-size chicken breasts, and we would completely cover them with the salsa. But because we're doing the queso, I don't need that to be the whole event. So I'm just taking enough of this to do sort of a coat. We're going to get some of the flavor that goes in the holes and keeps it from drying out. And be sure that every time you do this, you wash your basting brush. We probably should have done it between chickens, but we're getting a little sloppy.
You can walk out of this house, guys.
You don't get to leave.
Will this fit in the small oven?
No.
Okay,
This is mostly green
So we're gonna-
beans. We don't.
that's okay. That's okay.
We don't have enough bacon.
We got enough bacon.
This whole thing.
As it,
It's not supposed to be a meat dish.
it's not a meat dish. It's a green bean dish. So normally I would do these at 350 or 375. Because it's at 400, I'm probably only going to set it. What? We got to do the. All right, fine. When we open the oven, it's set at 400 for the cookies, but we'll turn it down. And then when I open it, it'll lose some of that. All right.
Can I open it?
Yes, please. You open it? Don't put your face right by it.
It's just.
It'll lose enough heat. So we'll stick this in the oven for 30 minutes. Timer. 30. No. 30.
You get it?
Ugh, there's an app for this that we should use. All right. So 30 minutes at 375. And then when we take it out, it's done. So when that alarm goes off, we'll take it out, we'll dump some queso on it, have a really good time. But until then, we're gonna make
Oliver, keep the liquid in the pan, please.
we're gonna make some cookies.
Can I help with the cookies?
Yes, I was hoping you would
can
ask.
leave the green beans now. They don't
Yeah,
have to
the
be
green
stirred
beans are
up.
fine. So we've got the bacon that's mixed in there, and then the other thing. Let's finish the green beans.
Okay. What's that?
Bouillon cube. Not just any bouillon cube. This is caldo de tomate.
Hmm?
Yeah,
What's that?
it's chicken and tomato. It's awesome. It's fantastic.
Can I have it?
What language is that?
Spanish.
Can I try
I'm
it?
pretty sure it's Spanish.
Oh. How
Can
old
I
is
try
that?
it?
Chicken.
No, it's soup, but it's got a picture of a chicken on it.
Oh.
Caldo is like a chicken soup, isn't
Oh,
it?
with chicken flavor. You just read it. Okay, gotcha. Alright.
Con sabor de pollo.
Here you go.
Yeah.
That can be read.
It's that. Yeah.
Can I have a cube?
Hold it, bud.
Can I
All
try
right.
a cube?
So for our visually challenged,
Can I try
here's
that
the big.
cube?
No, you can't try the cube. This is hyper-focused tomato chicken cube. Your tongue will explode. It's instant soup. Have you remember in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when she ate the blueberry pie, and turned into a big old blueberry?
It was blueberry gum.
This is the same technology that they used in the other part of that movie where they did the entire Thanksgiving meal in the thing. Yeah, in the gum.
Just remember,
And so if you did eat this, you would turn into either a tomato or a chicken or just a very red chicken. But we're not doing that.
You can eat it.
We're gonna take, because we didn't drain our green beans, we have all this extra water in here. So we're gonna dump that in, kind of get it a little bit down where it'll be soaking, and then periodically as we stir it, it'll get mixed up, broken up, and be really yummy. All right, are you ready for cookies? I'm so ready to start these cookies.
So am I.
All right. Elise is gonna get to help too, but Oliver's gonna help me make the dough.
Ew.
All right, so what is our first ingredient?
1 cup of butter.
In what condition?
I can't.
Soft. So the butter has been sitting out all day. And we're gonna put
Do practice
2 of
moving
these
passive.
in our mixer. And they are supposed to, they actually get mixed first on their own. Kind of like we're whipping the butter to get it nice and soft. Let's see here. And ready. Okay. Oh no, that's awful. Okay. So we'll let the butter soften up. Because it's not cold, this isn't going to take too long.
ham is not snapped in. It will pop out.
They push down on the back of the bowl. It'll pop in.
You don't want anybody to get hurt.
Huh. There. That's better. That needs to be fluffy. So we'll turn it up to fluff speed. What's our next ingredient? We just have to start looking at
What?
here.
Oh.
So we added the butter, and we're going to get it soft and fluffy, and then we're going to add confectioner's sugar. So we've already got our dry ingredients parted out, or set out in this bowl. So we have,
Mix that around.
no, so we've got 1.5 cups of regular confectioner's sugar, and we have 2 3/4 cups of flour. And that looks like general purpose flour. You think so?
I have no idea what gingerbread pathfish flour looks like.
Looks about like that. And so we're gonna just add this pretty slowly. So we'll turn our thing off. Will you help me?
Sure.
We need to kind of scoop it in.
But with
What
the
should we use for a scoop? Maybe something bigger.
spoon?
I think that's fine. Or a spatula. I think a spatula. Or this spoon. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do it or should I?
Ah,
You want to do it? Okay. Will you just kind of do this
sure.
and real gently get it in there?
You want to do just a little bit at a time, otherwise it'll fly out.
Okay.
It's gonna bite.
All right. Let's pull back and we'll let it mix. Okay.
Should I put some in?
Yeah. Oh no. I don't know if this is the right way to do this, Oliver.
Neither do I.
We spilled a little bit. All right, can you do this, what I'm doing? Where you sort of scoop it towards the edge? All right. Ah!
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Should I push them off?
Yeah, let's get some more in there. Don't get the spatula down in there. Because if it hits the mixer, okay, let me get the last of that. Okay. All right, let's see what our next thing is. What else do we need?
You have to eat that, Cassie.
All right, so our next ingredient on the list is 1 egg. Will you get us an egg? And then we're gonna need vanilla. And vanilla,
Where
is one
are
of
the
these.
eggs? Where are the eggs?
Is this vanilla? It sure looks like vanilla.
I don't know where the eggs are.
Where
Woo.
do you think you might find
Where do people without chickens keep their eggs?
Just get one. Just get one.
I need to take this
Just get one in.
out some. 2 big ones.
So we need 2 to 3 tablespoons of vanilla. The recipe also says you could do almond extract, which is a cool idea.
Egg.
We do almond extract when we're doing pancakes sometimes. It's delicious.
Egg.
So 1, 2. What was that?
Glad that I can lift myself up with my arms, because if I couldn't, I would have fallen.
One egg.
You would have fallen in the first place, but yes, also it's safe. Oliver, what's on your shirt?
Yeah, what's on your shirt?
The Jeep.
Have you ever been jeeping?
It's his
A
favorite.
lot.
Do you like it? What's the best part and what's the worst part?
It's a tricky question.
It is.
Do you have an answer?
I know that the worst part is if you just get bored and look out the window too much, you feel sick.
Oh, you're getting car sick?
That is the worst.
Yeah, we do have to equip the Jeeps with sick bags.
Oh,
Extra grounds.
and
Okay.
I also have something that's pretty bad.
Okay. Okay, wait, no, that's 2 worst parts. I
Yeah,
see
what's a
one.
good part? What is
Okay,
one of
but
the
I can
things?
think.
So when we go on a Jeep trip, what's one of the things you look forward to?
Going with family.
Aww. Yeah, specific
Being
The
on
to.
Jeep. The Jeep.
The Jeep. Like, is the best part going over the big rocks?
Use
Or
flour,
going
flour,
up giant
oh, salt.
hills?
Going in the mud.
Going in the mud.
Yeah. When we go like, it splashes up and that, I think that's pretty fun.
Remember the last time we did that, but Daddy forgot that the windows were open?
Oh.
And Madeline got a face full. That was pretty terrible.
Okay. So that is gotta go for about 10 or 15 more seconds so that we let the last of the vanilla and the salt go in there. So we need to wipe this down again because we stared at it.
I do need to wipe it down because we stay at.
Oh, all of it.
Oh,
Oh, all of it.
I don't get it.
Don't.
I don't.
you just remember that everything you do.
Daddy, tell us a riddle.
On your head.
Tell us a joke.
Can we get you
Or a
bag for your
widow.
chicken, or are you gonna let
Please
it
tell us a riddle.
yellow?
We need a bag for the chicken.
Dag.
And tell your pop-pop that salmon is pink, not yellow.
Huh?
Nothing.
What? Samuel is pink. Daddy, what did you want me to tell Pop Pop?
Nothing.
Hey, you need to put your hood down. So your microphone.
Yeah, you gotta put your hood down.
Yeah, else my microphone will become
Also,
bad.
you look like a creeper with your hood up.
I
Do you want
do?
this in the freezer or the fridge?
I'm gonna go look
No,
in.
no, no. You're not going in the bathroom with the microphone.
I'll figure it out.
Just to look at my reflection.
Oh, you know what?
I don't think we're that home that
You know what we should have done? Made a drink.
Made a what?
Okay, while y'all are cutting shapes with the cookies, I'm gonna make a drink.
Make a drink.
Ah!
Happy!
All right. So we have now cookie dough.
Thank you. I do. I
Oliver,
don't
why
look
did you
like
put
a
your hood up?
cookie. To see what my reflection looks like.
Mr. John is
This can't be right.
He had his camera on.
What?
Oh, this can't be right.
That's,
You need a lot of
You need the
flour.
flour.
No, like it feels weird.
can I feel it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? Right?
Feels like dough.
Oh, well, all right. Nailed it.
That feels weird.
Thanks, Oliver. Okay.
Why?
It's cast. Does this look right?
It's fine. Is this kind of dough?
Oh my
that your
goodness,
mom
I've made a
makes
terrible mistake.
is very soft.
Your mom's not gonna be here for an hour.
Well, then we're on our own. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Weird.
On it.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, just
Just
flour
roll
it.
it out.
Flour it and roll it out. Go help him.
I'm out of my element.
I can roll it
Don't
out.
want that one, baby.
I
All right,
wanna
so the
roll it
instructions say that we're
out.
supposed to get this to a quarter inch.
Yes.
Can I
So-
roll it out?
How do we do that?
The stainless one's better?
Yeah. Mary Berry calls it a proper rolling.
Hmm.
Shit. Sorry. Shouldn't cuss.
We need
Whoa, whoa,
flour.
whoa,
We
whoa,
need
whoa,
flour.
Wait,
Wait,
wait.
wait, whoa,
Okay.
whoa,
All right. So we need a lot more flour. So with this dough, it's very soft, and so you want to use a lot more flour than you do if you were using a refrigerated dough.
Okay.
So what your mom does that I think is pretty genius is she puts just a pile of extra flour over here so she's not continuously reaching
That's really
in.
clever.
But also if you flour your rolling pin, that helps. So you're going to flour the bottom,
Oh, we're just flouring.
flour the top,
everything.
flour the rolling pin. And if you notice that it starts sticking, one, take it off because it's just going to collect more dough.
Okay.
But then also add some flour. So you're going to keep going.
Keep going. And then flour periodically.
So just like that. You can get that all over, and then every once in a while, just add some flour here and there,
Okay.
and then keep going.
Well, that's awesome. Oh, do we need to push that hard? Maybe we need to. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
And that.
It's spreading out too much.
Okay, so turn your rolling pin and go from the other direction. So go diagonally the other direction. Nope, 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 nope. Nope.
This way?
Nope. Nope.
Oh, this way.
That way. Roll it towards your dad. That way you don't end up with spots that are way thicker than others. If you keep flouring it or keep turning your rolling pin and rolling from different directions, you'll have a much more even.
Can I go wash my hands?
Now use the hat.
Can I wash my hands?
Yes.
Because you're about to do more.
Oh.
And hope.
We need this milk. Mama said that we could. Mama said
This
that
is the only one we need to use. Oh, it's sticking. It's sticking.
Lava. I was standing there. Oh.
Okay. Does the thickness on this look right? Or is it way too thick in the middle?
That looks good.
I think it looks pretty good.
So do I.
We should cut some.
Can I use a cookie cutter?
Yes! I was hoping you would.
I want to do a Christmas tree.
Okay. Alright.
Christmas tree.
But I think when we do these, don't we need to jiggle the cutter some?
Oh.
Yep.
We jiggle the cutter. And then,
And
Peel it out.
use that pile of flour over there and dip your cookie cutter in the pile of flour so that you're, nope. There you go.
Go like, oh.
But then how do we pick it up?
With a spatula that also has flour.
In the drawer over there, the little one, there are little cookie ones. Open that drawer. In the middle, they have white handles and they're little.
What?
I want to do a
Okay.
snowflake.
Okay.
Please try to get them as close together as you can without going on top of each other.
Yeah.
I whatever this is.
Is it a boot? It's a bird.
Oh.
And that's the dull end. You want to flip it over and get the sharp end. There you go. What other shapes do we have? A star.
You want this?
Yeah, we like stars.
Oh,
We went and did a star party. The McDonald's Observatory.
I want to do a stack.
It was awesome. It's out in Fort Davis and is worth the drive. The
it is.
star,
It is worth the freezing.
it was a little chilly, but the staff were fantastic. The
I'm gonna
presentation was
I'm
really
gonna use
informative
every kind.
and entertaining.
I'm gonna use this little mini guy.
Elise, what was your favorite thing about the star?
Yeah. There you go.
I have a super tiny guy.
What did you like about it?
What is it?
That's a tiny.
Oh, we need to put that one on the cookie sheet, I guess. It's already ready already. Okay, so we've got a bunch of shapes here,
I want to make a tiny stack.
and my
There's
belief
no
would be
space
that
for
we.
it.
Okay, sweet girl, we gotta keep this moving.
There's no space
Okay,
for
let
this.
Kyle do some.
We've got a little bit of space left over here.
What is this?
Can I put?
Cutter.
It's a Christmas squirrel. That's the dull side. If you'll flip it over, it'll cut a little bit better.
Why is there so much flour on this side?
So the flour helps it to not stick, and we put a little pile of it right there so that we wouldn't have to keep reaching into the bucket anytime we wanted flour.
There. Done.
Great.
I can stand that.
We just needed to move it a little bit if you want to stir. And then the queso, we want to keep that moving too.
There's a
So I'll move 2 at
Okay,
once.
there's a lot of cookies right here.
I'm moving 2
Some of the
at
cookies
once.
are on this.
Oh, right.
And then do the flour. It'll stick better because of the oil from the. So just scoop up some of the flour with it and then knock it off.
Okay.
I'm moving 2
Star.
at once.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the pan over there so I don't have to walk back and forth every time.
I was just randomly moving those 2 at the same time.
That's awesome, Oliver.
Do you want me to do
Way
it
to
again?
multitask.
That got ruined.
We got some
You can see me if you
pretty
would like.
janky
Like
cookie shapes here. This still doesn't feel right.
Get more flour.
It's
You're
difficult.
here, I can do this.
Thanks. Me and Kyle are working together.
That's great.
Kyle is
Since
gonna.
it was hard for him to do both hands and both paws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's difficult for me to do it with this hand.
Can I
It's
try?
easier
Yeah.
with this hand, right?
It's easier with your best hand.
It
Yeah.
is easier with your best hand. You're gonna get the tiny star?
know.
Okay.
It's wearing out my arm. It's wearing out my
And
arm.
you gonna get that one? I'll get this
You're good,
snowflake.
Do you have a batter?
Well, the arm
This
is
makes my arms tired.
I haven't been able to
They've
make
been-
cookies since the
They've
war.
been making them move
I
a
just
bunch.
took one of the heads off. Are you gonna poop on accident?
No.
I thought she was gonna poop on me.
She's
I'm like, how rude.
Alright, we'll get a bird.
chop, 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 chop.
I don't know what that one is.
I touched
Can I do
it,
this gingerbread man?
though I didn't care.
Took off his leg.
I don't. Hey guys,
Daddy, why did you do that?
there is a reason I think
Hardest way to do it,
Is it hot?
that we
No.
leave
When you did that,
this stuff to the professionals.
I
Cause this is
Wanna help
this
with
is
the cooking?
ridiculous.
Now there's only the
Was this a
bad head.
Elise? Was this a trap?
Wait, you do?
What?
Did your nanny
You do want to help?
give us a recipe that she knew
Do want to help, Kyle?
would be comical without her?
Kyle
This tree,
wants
it's
to
not.
help.
Everything is falling apart.
Yeah.
Daddy,
Yeah.
Kyle
How
wants
is that?
to
The
help.
gingerbread gonna die? Yes, it already did.
I can't.
And
It's not like it's not separated.
You haven't floured anything in
Put
20
it
minutes.
away.
Look at these cookies.
Daddy,
Look at my tragedy.
No, wait.
Daddy,
What?
Daddy, Daddy,
Wait.
Daddy, Daddy.
Yes, sir.
Kyle would like to help.
I was hoping Kyle would help because we need some help.
Three,
All right, here.
3 kids, one,
Josh is gonna make a drink. We're gonna.
Oh.
do
Put
this.
those in for 12 minutes.
2 grown-ups,
The chicken's
3
in the oven at the
kids.
moment.
Right.
What are you doing? You're destroying all
I've got 6 minutes until the chicken comes out, and then we'll have some dinner while we do cookie decorating. Like I said, save the cookies for halfway through your party. I feel like I was clear about that.
I'm gonna move.
All right, where do you want me to make the? I'll make the drink over here. Because guess what? It's simple.
Somebody's gonna need to turn the camera.
Maybe Mr. Gimbal.
Does she need more flour?
No. Hold on. We gotta
Okay.
collect all of our leftover dough first.
Here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab
What are you doing?
some.
You broke it.
I'm gonna grab
God,
some
John
ice.
has now broken the cameras, just so y'all know.
Oh no, John.
Oh God, what did he do?
I bet Daddy could fix it. Daddy,
Oh, thanks, Oliver.
how did you fix it?
I
How
appreciate
did
the
you
vote of
make it?
confidence
What are you doing?
while I set this up.
More flour?
Yeah, you gotta roll it out.
I'll get something. I'll get the flour. I have some.
1 minute.
44 minutes.
No, look. 4 minutes, 48 seconds.
You guys are being such good helpers. All right, everybody pick a cookie cutter, and we should be able to fit 1 or 2 on each for each of you.
Okay.
Because he wasn't there.
Oh, were y'all watching the children be cute and make cookies? I hope.
No, they for
Okay.
me.
Okay.
This tree may be
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit
we
large.
can do this. So
No, there's
we are
Is there any-
doing
Can you do your
a
tree in the middle
I
of
drink
wanted
that?
that
to do this
listen.
one.
is
Okay, so then let's,
really good at parties. It's
Hey.
super simple.
Hey,
It's super
listen.
seasonal,
let's
and
work
you
with
can
what
do
we've
it
got, and
either
we're gonna
as
roll
a
it out
drink
again,
over
and you
ice
can do this big one.
or
Wait,
as
Elise,
shots.
hold on.
So whatever kind of party it is, if you have these two things, you're ready.
There we go.
So it's rum
Do you want to do
chata
this star?
and fireball,
You
which
could do it inside of
if
that
you've never
tree
had it,
area.
is pretty
you go.
fantastic
Good
on
job.
its own.
And then
It's
Elise, could you do another
cinnamon.
star right here?
Just cinnamon whiskey.
No, one of the bigger stars. 'Cause
and
the
it's
little
real
stars are
easy to
gonna
drink.
Yeah, they're
Maybe too
very
easy.
small.
We're so tiny.
Better than the other cinnamon whiskey.
It's really good. It's really good. So this,
All right.
like I said, some people call this a cinnamon toast crunch shot. And so when you're doing that, you would do a little rimmer of granulated sugar and cinnamon. We're not doing that, but you could still do it on these glasses if you wanted to. The drink itself is equal
3
parts
more minutes.
rum chata and fireball. So I'm making 4 of these. It's between 1 to 1.5 ounce per each. So because my thing holds 12 ounces, I'm going to do 1.5 because I think they're delicious. So we'll do 6 ounces of rum chata, which is a just a creamy rum.
It's a horchata.
I'll get the dog.
Horchata con ron.
Oh, that would be great.
It's horchata with ron.
All
Yeah.
right.
And then 6 ounces
That looks
of
good.
this. Remember, I'm making 4 of these. Don't just drink this glass on its own. Or do if you've ruined an entire batch of cookies. Cass, have you seen? I have to look at this. It's a constant reminder of defeat.
Oh, don't push down that hard. Okay. So when you push down that hard, baby girl, it goes all the way to the cutting board and it leaves a big hole in our dough. So let's try that one again. When you use the
All right, 12 seconds.
this
And then I don't want this ice.
gently every time, just gently. Okay.
Oh, it smells good.
Genevieve, out,
Bessie, down.
out of the kitchen. Good job. And now let's turn it. And look, you see how it's starting to like tear right there? That means we need more flour.
Right
Kyle,
there.
do you want to roll it this time?
Just a real simple,
All right.
real
Okay,
creamy,
remember I was-
just over ice, cinnamon and milk. It's like a cereal.
And push down gently,
So.
gently, gently, gently. Oh, so if you're, gently.
So good.
Just like that.
Good
to
job.
get the cookies.
It's
like,
so good.
I'm
I
not
don't even
even
care about
pushing
cookies
down.
anymore.
I'm just rolling
filled
it
with
back
the Christmas
and forth,
spirit.
trying to make it smooth. All right, Oliver, why
There.
don't you do the snowflake first?
Now,
Mm-hmm.
See?
I'll let you start. Kyle, do this.
I'm covered in flour, but thank you.
We live dangerously.
It's not my favorite.
Oh my gosh, now I have two. One of the,
All right, Kyle, did you do the stir?
when you
Or
are looking up recipes
That-
for these,
it's only
Awesome.
one of the complaints is that they're super, super sweet.
so close.
You can't
Food
have a
is
ton
so
of this,
close to being done. Look, Kyle.
or you can. What are you doing?
I want to do a gingerbread.
10 more seconds.
People pay extra for that.
I'm doing a gingerbread bread.
Okay, you can do the gingerbread man. That's cute.
Oliver, what
Alright.
you doing?
I accidentally tapped.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple.
We lost our
more.
timer?
It was only 10 more seconds.
Okay.
Oh, 20 more
So you
seconds.
protected us from it going off.
It was 20 more seconds.
Okay, so we are about to, so let's look at it.
Alright, so let's take away the extra first.
Pretty good. Where is
Oh,
it?
it's in the drawer on the left of the
It's gonna be out.
I'm glad that I saw how much
Time was left? I'm glad too.
right before I accidentally pressed that, which canceled the timer.
Okay.
Peaches,
She'll move.
Peaches,
Y'all are doing
move.
great on the cookies, by the way.
Right? Aren't they looking beautiful?
170, 180.
I'm getting the dough together.
170,
All right, so
180.
let's go ahead and let's take
Yep.
the dough.
So
The rest of them
170
are
or
So-
180.
Yep, so we can take our chicken out.
Yes.
And we're just going to set it right up here next to our queso.
I'm letting you do that.
Oh,
You
it
look-
is super juicy.
I'm gonna put this back up.
Don't worry about it. The light will turn off when we close it.
Go wash your hands, please. With soap.
Whoa. Should I wash my hands with soap?
Yes. Always. If
So
you have
we'll-
a question, should I wash my hands? The answer is yes. You should.
Well, I asked if I should wash my hands once, and you said no.
Grab our spatula. Ah. Alright, so we'll just take one of these. The salsa is cooked, so it
I
kind
can't
of
wash my hands.
sticks on there and gives it its own little color. And if you're just doing the salsa,
You been touching
you know, if this were slathered in salsa, you'd be done.
Have.
But we're doing queso, so we're just going to take a scoop of that.
Say
I
where?
don't know what this is. So
And
I
you
mean,
can
you
probably
don't
use
know
a
what
ladle
this
for this.
is?
And I think when we start
oh,
serving
I
it, we
can't
will.
read.
But let it really explore the space. And then we need another serving spoon, a slotted serving spoon for our green beans. Just get a scoop of those and just let them be right there. And there's our dinner. Which, if somebody wants to try,
Oliver.
Should I take
Oliver, you
this
want to come
off?
try this?
Try it? No.
You want to do first bites on that? So did we haven't put cookies in yet. So we need to put one thing of cookies in.
Should I get out a
I
knife?
think we're gonna have to do. Oh, good. We'll do pictures of the cookies later, because we're
I'm gonna take a bite.
awesome. Let us know how it is. But remember, it's super hot.
I'm gonna take a little bite of the chicken, then some with the green beans and bacon.
Your hands are all wet.
Okay.
He's cutting.
I think you're doing this backwards.
I'm gonna let you cut.
Yummy.
Yeah, you cut with your dominant
I
hand.
want to try it.
All right, I'll make enough for all y'all to try.
So cut 4 slices.
Let's do some little bite-sized pieces. There we go.
Well, don't worry about washing it. Just lick it. Put it back in the drawer.
What do you think, Oliver?
Mmm.
Yes.
Mm.
Kyle, did you want to try some? Did you just eat cheese?
Yeah.
And try the green beans.
Oh. Should I eat this?
Yeah, eat that
then
first.
try the.
Okay.
Mm.
It's really good, right? That chicken looks great. I'm so excited.
I like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Stay. Bessie, God dang it. Quit being a dog.
All right.
I'm gonna finish this bite.
It was a very
Give your dad some.
Let your dad try the green beans.
They're really good. They're just like the other night. We nailed it. All right, Oliver, we're done.
Like you get at Christmas.
I want to try.
Okay, say goodbye. Say goodbye.
John.
Please, can you tell everybody bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Do both.
Oh, you have to be on camera.
Mama, can I take this off?
Cooking with Mom is brought to you by the following supporters: Sandiland Baking, where cookies and cupcakes are the main entree; Backyard at Green, presenting the heart and soul of Texas music; and Gatewood Press, publishers of The Long Goodbye, A Caregiver's Tale by John W. Wilson.